I don't know about you, Val, but oftentimes I should say, I feel this guilt come over me because I feel like something's always being left undone. Whether it's my marriage and I'm not spending enough time with my husband, or my girls, I'm not spending enough time with them, or school is not getting done the way I want it to do, or my laundry is piled up, or the dishes are piled up, there's just always the weight of
Right.
something that's pulling me in a different direction.
Yeah, partly it's the measuring stick that we are continually tempted to have. This measuring stick of accomplishment and perfection, and the image of the super mom and the super kids living in the perfect house. And that's not God's measuring stick. And it's so good for us to learn to say no to the wrong measuring stick. It's
Mm,
it's actually good for us to have some things that are undone. Because if everything's done, then I don't need God,
right.
and I don't need humility. So many things that are good for us. I actually say that moms need to make four decisions regarding their to-do list. Either it's things that we get with each item in our to-do list. You either need to do it, or delegate it, or dump it, or leave it undone. And all four of those
Mm,
things need to happen. We need to be okay with some things undone. There's this prayer that I pray. Well, I seek to pray every morning. I miss some, but um, Lord, make me passionate about your purposes in this day, and give me peace about the things you don't want me to get done. It's an acceptance of, I'm not going to get it all done. I am not called to get it all done. I have something actually in my book. If I'm going to put on my old lady glasses.
I
This
wear
is
them now too. Was it after you turned 40?
Yes, it's
Man,
terrible.
I know. I've always had perfect vision. And then probably when I turned about 44 was when my vision just started to fail, and I can't see anything now without
Yes, I
for
know.
reading anyway. I mean, I can see 100
Yeah,
miles away, but
right.
put some letters up
Yeah.
close to me and I can't
I've
see them.
I've given up jewelry, and now it's just, does my glasses coordinate with my outfit? The Dollar Tree has $1
Right.
glasses.
Yes,
So
they have great ones. I'm
okay.
with you.
Okay. So regarding mom feeling like you need to do everything, if you try to do everything, four negative things happen. You don't accomplish what God has intended for you to accomplish because you're busy doing other things. Number two, others don't accomplish what God intended for them to accomplish because you're doing their things. Our kids
Oh.
need to help us. They need to do hard things. They need to learn to serve. The humility, there's so much learning that happens as we give them responsibilities, but they're not the only ones that maybe some of our things need to be delegated to. As I brought my parents into different aspects of my needs. As parents ourselves, we like to act like and feel like we don't need anybody's help, but that's really not God's design. We need one another, and other people need to be needed. I know when my kids were little, I brought in a single lady from our church once a week for 3 hours, and she would do some once a month cooking, some freezer stuff. Well, okay, it wasn't once a month because it was once a week. There was this old book called Once a Month Cooking that I used for several years, and then I was having her do it. But anyway, um, once a week she would come in for 3 hours. She'd get a whole bunch of cooking done, and I would assign two of the kids to help her that week. She got to spend time with them and serve us, and of course, make some income. And I didn't spend any more on that than I would have if I would have taken our whole family out to dinner.
Right.
And two of my kids got time with someone different, and they got time serving in a unique way. And so we need to need each other,
Yes.
and to stop feeling like it all has to be us. The third negative thing that happens when we try to do everything as moms is trying to do everything keeps you at your worst. It's that saying yes to too many things, and then all of the things happen poorly.
Right.
And then the final thing is trying to do everything for your family makes your family and the individuals in your family weak. So It's not our goal to be super mom. If I want to equip my kids for a strong future, I equip them now. I
Yes.
equip them every day with the little aspects of living life with excellence to God's glory. That's really abundant living in Christ.